Hello. There's probably some background noise from my dryer. Hi, Cranston. Good afternoon. I keep doing the thing I tell everybody not to do, and that is letting my pokey tool get very covered in paint. Same. I feel like I use it pretty much every time I open a bottle of paint, so... You didn't just see my brain break trying to find the lid to my X-Acto knife. It's funny because the colors that were stuck on it are like red and green. It's literally Christmas colors. I was really good at wiping the paint off every time previously. I don't know what happened there. Reaper Buck store guy. Hello! Solaire Nightshade. Gotcha. Well, hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a nice break after ReaperCon ended. This is what we've got going on at the moment. I mixed red and purple. What red is this? Violet red and Styx purple to make a little bit more of a... I actually need more purple there. Small break, but back to work. I did say I was going to try to catch your streams. Yes, and I am streaming. I'm trying to stream more consistently as well. So let's hope that we can keep up that trend. I mixed this color up. It's basically a couple of the colors that I wanted mixed together. So like the Styx purple is on here. Tying the color in a little bit more will help to make it more cohesive. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. You want to volunteer at Adepticon, Cranston? You definitely should. Oh, I need to get this water out of this paint cup because it is very, very dirty. Okay. I actually need to switch this out really quick because we're not doing ourselves any favors here. Let me go and rinse this. Burb. Okay, much cleaner. Much cleaner paint. Or much cleaner paint water. Let's get our thing back on here. Okay. Much better. Yeah, I probably won't be able to go to Adepticon this year. There's so much going on around that same time that I'm thinking it's gonna be unlikely that I'll be able to make it to Adepticon again. I also, you know, I just got a roof installed, a new roof on my house, and I'm also getting a garage door installed. So the amount of money that I have is very limited. The amount of money I have for frivolities, at least. Ty really wants me to move to Texas. I would love to move to Texas, you know, outside of the heat. But there are many, many people that I have that are friends that live there. And it would be awesome to be able to be nearer to them. But that would also mean that James gets taken away from all of his friends. So, you know, there's that. Hi, Runic. All right, let's see. Volcano brown. Did I have a light tan or something? I organized my room slightly, so I put all of my paints away, and now I'm like, where are all of my paints? But I needed to clean up a little bit. Oh, my burrito blanket is messing me up. Things are going pretty well. I'm just, you know, just getting ready to paint some more of our wormy. Our big wormy boy. Getting all my paints back out on the palette here. Ooh. Why are you so watery? That's the wateriest paint I've ever seen. I don't think I shook it enough. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's still kind of watery though. Maybe this color is just more watery than what I'm used to. All right. Okay. Gnawed bone. Yum. How does it know that I like to gnaw on bones? My dad taught me to be a bone gnawer from a young age. If you've ever seen me eat ribs, you'll know. All right, let me see how this looks if we put some red. I feel like it needs to be a little more watered down still. Yeah, maybe that's okay, actually. Kind of looks bloody. Bone Gnawing 101 Parent Monster Edition. Yes, exactly. Apparently I cut my teeth out on bones and stuff when I was a wee babe. Hanging out with people. No worries, Timothy. I've been adopted. 1 weekend a year. Holly and James are my parents. I'm okay with that. It's got to be Adepticon week, or not Adepticon. It's got to be ReaperCon weekend. Well, you were lovely, so I'm fine with, you know. Although, I bet you next year you'll have your own, like, fan club and people to hang out with that aren't us. That wouldn't surprise me at all if that were the case. So, I won't take it badly if you're busy and don't have time for your parents. You'll be in the teenager stage by that point, I feel like. The rebellious teenager stage. This was just like the trial run. It was like the infancy stage, right? This ReaperCon. I was typing up semi-emotional, you guys will never lose me stuff, and I heard you say teenager rebel stage. It's just true, though. It's just true. That was my dryer. Ding, fries are done. That was the dryer. Because I'm doing laundry, as I am always doing laundry. People with kids, I have to ask, is there ever a time when, like, laundry isn't done? Because I live in a 2-person household, and I feel like laundry is constantly always going. So I don't know if it's... I'm imagining it's significantly worse with small ones. Guess you have to plan a wedding as well. Yeah, probably won't have a wedding. I am definitely not the traditional type. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, you are free to hang out with us, but I definitely feel like you'll have folks that'll want to hang out with you as well. That will take up some of your time. But everyone is always welcome to sit down and have a chat and hang out. There was always laundry, and it's usually 2 to 3 loads, if not more. Yeah. When someone else does your laundry for you, yeah. I do the laundry in the house. James does dishes, and I do laundry. Who am I gonna go full-on goblin zombie mode to stay awake? You were a bit of a goblin, but it wasn't like a bad thing. I was just like, how have you not slept? I just thought maybe you were a little bit of a crazy person, you know? Because I wouldn't have been coherent. I wouldn't have been functioning, honestly. But I'm also like the person that's been going to bed at 8:30 and waking up at like 7. I feel like that's my ReaperCon recovery, you know? It's like, spend a bunch of time with people for 5 days straight, and then sleep forever for like 2 weeks afterwards. Gotta go. I mean, it's like, oh, no worries. Yes, it was good to see you. Thank you for coming in. For those of you that live in Texas, do you have a similar personality type to people that live in Seattle? And what I'm asking is basically the way that people in Seattle work is like folks will agree to hang out, like they'll make plans, and then at the last minute they will cancel them. And it's fairly consistent, to be completely honest. It's fairly consistent that people up here do this. And I feel like it's, I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know what it is, but it happens. Where the heck do you find all these weird chibi things? Chibi? This one's not a chibi. I mean, at least I don't think it's not chibi to me. But I got this at ReaperCon from the Unit3d booth. Maybe that's why I liked it, was it's because it's a little less intimidating looking. It's too cute. I pushed her as much as possible. I felt like I could have missed out if I just went and slept. Yeah. I live in Canada on the Atlantic coast, and that happens here. Okay. It's just manners. It's just funny. Because when it happens, I'm just like, you know what? I understand. I would totally do the same thing. It's just like, you want to hang out with people, and then you're like, I have to hang out with people. And then you're like, well, I don't want to, so I'm just going to stay home. I feel like since COVID has been a thing, it's been a lot more consistent, too. Like, people have gotten used to staying home and stuff again. And so there's less of plans being made in the first place. I don't know. That's just kind of what it feels like. It's a purple worm. Someone went for drinks, was amazed that every time I say I'm gonna go someplace I actually show up. I think the biggest difference is Dallas area makes from anywhere I've been. The drivers are very aggressive. Yes, that is 100% true. The drivers are very aggressive. I'm from Texas and my family still lives there, and I would say they cancel over 50% of the time. It's actually funny because I grew up and I learned how to drive in Los Angeles, basically, right? And the drivers there are pretty aggressive too. And then I moved up to Seattle and the drivers are like the opposite. And for me, it's like, I feel like it's scarier to be with somebody who isn't aggressive, or to be in a car as an aggressive driver versus a bunch of people that aren't. Because I don't know what it is. It just feels like it's different. I feel like it's more dangerous. Because, like, at least in LA, when people were driving aggressively, at least I knew what they were gonna do. I'm not an aggressive driver, I just drive offensively. Yeah. I usually make a convenient excuse that involves my wife. She will take it out on me at some point. Drivers, every once in a while, will cut you off, but the majority of the time, they're just oblivious. Yeah. Oh, my air conditioner's on. I can hear it. I can hear it and feel it. The air quality the past couple of days has been really bad because all of the smoke from all the fires that are more to the south, all that smoke is coming up and it's sitting in the valley that I live in. This happened a couple years ago too. The air quality was like really, really, really bad. We got the whole tech rich people in a Tesla thing going on. I don't want there to be zero emission car to break. When I lived in Edmonton, you use your horn, but here everyone thinks it's a personal attack when you do that, then they don't react. Oh, yeah. You're smoky up there too, DA? Oh my gosh. Also, hi, DA. Yeah, it was really bad a couple years ago. It was like, one of my coworkers suggested that I make, because I didn't have an air filter. One of my coworkers told me how to make a janky one. And it was essentially a box fan and then one of those really thin filters taped to the box fan, like to the back of the box fan to pull the air through it. And after 3 days of having that, the circle of dirt, like the circle where the air was being pulled through that filter, it was really bad. So, you know, I'm glad I have like a regular air filter now. I got it pretty much right after that happened to try to, I don't even know, not die from terrible smoky air, low quality air. Hi, Gel Tip. That's me. I am here. Not as bad as a couple years ago, but still enough for air quality warnings. Same. I got 3 HEPA filters in my place, and I gotta replace the filters every 3 months. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I just have one, but my central AC has a filter in it too that I replace. You gotta be more careful with those though, because they said not to use too strong of filters because it will make it so that the airflow doesn't flow as easily because it's being filtered, so. Oh, I need to sneeze. ReaperCon was awesome. I think my favorite convention so far. Can't wait for 2023. I love ReaperCon. That's why ReaperCon is like my must-go-to convention for the year. Can't believe my swag box netted me your card. Yeah! I'm glad that it did. I'm glad you were able to get the card from it. You heard it's a rare one? Is it? I think I have 2. I got one signed by Iffy and Christine. And then one is just normal. My swag box is sort of on order. I have swag boxes heading my way as we speak. They should be here by Wednesday. One of them is going to be given away for my 4-year streaming anniversary. Can y'all believe that I've been streaming for 4 years? I can't. And then the other one is gonna go into my assortment of stuff. I've been so caught up. I made it back from the drive, went to Dragon Con there for an hour, found out my friend has a seizure at the con the night before. Oh my gosh. Oh no. That's awful. So she didn't even know who you were? That's crazy. Well, I hope she recovers. I don't know if people can recover from stuff like that, but that sounds terrible. When it was available, I put it on my account, but I was looking, I don't know, a couple things. Went to work, it went to abandoned cart, it was there, still there, so it went out of stock, so I put it through. She hasn't gotten her memory back. They think she won't. She's doing okay. She doesn't remember her husband, but they are getting things settled. Oh my gosh. That's like, I'm not afraid of a lot of things, but I think the thing that I am afraid of is that, like, losing a chunk of your memory and then like completely forgetting who you are and like the people that you love and who they are. Like, that's a terrifying thing, man. Well, even though they don't think she's gonna get it back, I hope she does, because that's awful. I'd say the only thing that really hit me is her son is 13. Her last memory of him, it was when he was 3. Oh man, yeah, that's... God, that's gotta be hard, too. It's like, you're in your memory, your child is still like a child, and they are definitely not a child anymore. Like, they're a young adult. Aw, thanks, Kim. Did James not tell you? I feel like out of everybody that I know outside of my family, that you should have been someone that he told. It'll be like when you guys see me next year on the con, I'll be a teen. Oh, he didn't tell you? Wow. Rude. Very rude. I'll make sure that he knows that not telling you was very rude. The good parts of it is I know the stuff she really likes. I can reintroduce her. Oh yeah, that's true. You didn't see it? You didn't see the video? Oh, it's just on my Instagram. It's just on my Instagram. Do I have a thing for Instagram? I don't know if I have a command for Instagram. Instagram. You would think I do. There you go, I do. Yeah, it's just that first one. I asked Justin once he downloaded the whole VOD if he could cut that section and send it to me so I could have like the high quality version to post. So that's all it is. Us kids with our shorthand. Well, I am older than you, Runic. Am I going to TwitchCon? That's a no. I don't think I've ever even like thought about going to TwitchCon. Are you going to TwitchCon, Kim? Where even is it? Oh, that'd be cool. I could visit my brother, but I'm probably not. Seems like the oddest convention idea ever. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's for a lot of streamers to like get together with their communities in a way that is safe for them. I feel like it's more for like video game, like those type of content creators. Not so much like the art side of things, because we're a lot smaller, like a fraction of the size. I thought it was, oh no, not the awards video. You got your little badge. It's a lot of shops for stream related things and networking. Yeah, I could see that. Networking. Networking. Do the hot tub people bring hot tubs? That is a great question. I feel like all of those folks would not even... I don't know. If it were me, I feel like dressing more modestly at a place like that, if I were going to go there, would be pretty key. I don't know. I mean, I would never do the hot tub streams thing because that's not... I have no interest in it. But I feel like the people that do those kind of streams have to be way more careful when they're out in public. Because, you know, when you're even like semi-famous for whatever reason, your viewers can get an emotional attachment to you that is unhealthy. And when you are in situations that are like that, they can potentially think, oh, I have some sort of ownership over this person, or like I know this person and they are my friend, therefore I can do things that I wouldn't normally do. So I would imagine they'd have to be significantly more careful. Your wet palette would get too wet. I need to paint a mini hot tub to have a hot tub stream. Yes, you can do a hot tub stream. Just paint a mini Holly monster in a hot tub. Yes, that's true. Didn't, I don't know if that was actually a joke or not, but didn't somebody make Ron in a hot tub as a mini? I feel like somebody did that. What do you mean? I know Holly Monster. She's my bestie. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that would actually like be different for people that you know, that you actually know in person. But, you know, a lot of, I don't know, there's some weirdness with it. Challenge accepted. I think there's a dwarf STL in a hot tub. I remember that. They catted. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the only person I know was Skelly, and she had a friend 3D sculpt 2 Space Marines in a hot tub and paint it. Oh, that is pretty funny. All right, I think we can leave the scales on the back alone for now and move to the ones on the front. Let's see how this works. Strangely, I've seen all of those, but never saw a hot tub stream on Twitch. I mean, I've seen them, you know. I don't watch them because, like, I've got no interest in that. But, like, I think if you aren't logged into Twitch and you go to Twitch, usually the most viewed streams are at the top. And I want to say, like, Amaranth, or however you say her name, she's, like, always on. That's the only thing. Like, these people make a lot of money from doing this. But it's, like, full-time. Like, too many hours. Too many hours. I need to run for a weekly family Zoom call. All right, Gel Tip. Have a very lovely rest of your night. Yeah, it's all they do. It's like... it's so much. I don't know. It's too much. It's so much time. But hey, you know, if you love what you do and it can sustain you, why not? Why not? There's Dead by Daylight streamer I watch. I didn't know she has a life outside streaming. How he has a life outside of streaming. Yeah, I feel like to be a really, really highly successful streamer, you have to stream for many, 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 many hours straight every single day. Because that's how you gain viewership. And you kind of have to be like on too for that long. So like, you know, I could have way more than my average of like 20 viewers or whatever I get. But that would mean that I'm streaming 5 hours straight every single day. And I work a full-time job, you know, that's just not possible for me. Unless I was doing nothing else. I'm sticking to the 12-hour minimum and rock solid schedule. There you go. Hello, raccoon. How do you say that? Raccoonosaur? Raccoonosaur? Is that how you say that? I actually don't know. But yeah, like the amount of time it would take for me to get really, really big in terms of streaming is like, it's a lot. And you have to be consistent, and you have to be entertaining too. It's a lot. Because if you're not consistent, you know, people don't know to come and watch you. And if you're not entertaining, then people are going to get bored and go somewhere else. So you got to be a lot of things, and it's hard. Gaming Force 93. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. To be fair, I'm pretty ick. Are you? Are you ick? I didn't find you to be ick. I mean, let's be real. You're pretty weird. But like, who isn't in this community, you know? I didn't mean it that way. It's true. He is pretty ick. Gross, runic raccoon. Icky. Call me weird ick raccoon. Some people at times have called me a living cartoon. I could see that. You're pretty animated. You see what I did there with the animated? Yeah. Ba-dum-tsh. Beal! Hello, Beal! That was a swish for me. What can I say except you're welcome? Sometimes I have good jokes. It's very rare, but sometimes. I gather a pun was made that I just... Yes, it was, Bill. I like to be expressive and have fun. I try to make jokes to lighten the mood. A lot of people take that as odd, but I don't want to feel confined to impress people. I mean, yes, I agree. O.T. Below-T? Odie Belody? That's a name. I like that. Are these this thing's eyes? Does this thing have eyes on the sides? I feel like these are supposed to look like eyes. And I'm painting them the wrong color. Oh, I guess I can paint the outsides of them purple. We'll clean that up. I've never seen eyes on a purple worm before. This is kind of freaky. What color eyes would a monster that burrows into the ground have? I feel like they'd be like... I don't even know. Hi, Iffy! It's a fantasy creature. That's true. I might make them yellow just to make them, like, stand out a lot. Because that would definitely stand out. Pink eye from all the bacteria. Glowy green. Word that I'm not going to try to pronounce. And black iris. Scalarius? Scalarialis. Word. Yellow. Yellow would work. Yeah, I feel like yellow would stand out like a lot because there's like everything's so dark right now. I lost the darkness. I think I need to use a different brush. This brush is all well and good, but let's use a real brush here. I also want to get a color that's, I think, actually, maybe I'll wait. I'll just do more of these lines, and then I'll see if I need to use a different color. The whites of your eyes are the sclerals. I don't know how to say that. Bill, you're just coming in here trying to make me say words that I don't know how to say. That's what I've deemed this as. Although words that I do know how to say are minimal, so I guess it's easy. It's easy to do. Sclera. Sclera. Oh yeah, Iffy would know. Iffy works with eyes. Out of anybody here, Iffy probably knows eyeballs the best. What is it called when the sclera is all black? It's called You're Dead. I say iffy. Demonic possession. Have I been saying Iffy's name wrong for like 3 years? No, okay. I was like, wait. I was like, I've never been corrected, so I think I'm saying it right. In my head, it's if he paints. Oh, I never even thought about it like that. If I paints, it's not even dumpster quality. I think I'm gonna put some yellowy orange into this. Ah, thank you. Oops. Smack my brush against the mic, per usual. How's everybody's weekend? I can't believe it's already Sunday. The time just goes by too quickly when it's the weekend. Like, for reals. Oh, are we doing Grim Talon for ReaperCon 2013? Is that when you want to do it? You want to do it for next ReaperCon? I mean, shoot, I sure could try. I thought you just wanted to do it for funsies. But we can try to get them painted by ReaperCon. Okay, let me see. I think if he wants to join us, is if he gonna... How did 1/3 of September disappear? Right? Played Star Wars Friday, hit 4 bookstores in 3 hours, kit bashing a mini today, nice. Grim Talon is the Rock, ROC from Reaper. Hold on, let me grab it. If I can. It's this one. This guy. You don't have it? Now I need to get those back up there. I don't want to feel inferior when we compare. Iffy, you've won a gold. Okay? You're the only one in this group that's won a gold. Yeah, it's a Reaper. It's a Reaper mini. You got gold the first year, sir. Let me get like a golden orange color real quick. Let's use pumpkin orange, I think. Is that one of the new colors? Yes, we have 2 raccoons in here. It's a raccoon family party. Everyone who'd entered did something better than you. Maybe this is too much. Maybe I need a little bit of a browner orange. Hold on, let me find a different one. Let's try this one. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it. Husband is home from work. All right, no worries, Iffy. Let's try this goblin skin. It's kind of like a brown orange. We'll try it. I need to super glue a magnet. Hold on. So I don't lose my pokey tool. Don't know why that was so hard to do. Yes, tell the hubby. Oh, he's probably already gone. Which side of this is it trying to hold? I think it's trying to hold this side. All right, I'm gonna super glue this real quick. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I need to do something to not lose my pokey tool, of course, and then I get the super glue all over my finger. So we're gonna try that. And super glue this right there. And then my pokey tool will have a spot to be magnetized to. Yeah, super gluing it to my hand would definitely help me to not lose it. That is facts. True facts. All right. Follow me for more tips. Super glue things to your skin to not lose them. Never forget a fact again. Tattoo everything onto your flesh. I don't know if I like that. Actually, I do kind of like it. Let's go with it. Because after we're done with this, we're gonna put on the lighter color anyway. Like Memento, exactly. Yes. No, I super glued it to my desk here in front of me. There's a whole new theory. You could lose one of the children. Have kids and tattoo them. That's true. What if one of them with the important information wasn't accessible to you? I do see a thing on my stream that says win an all expenses paid trip to TwitchCon. I've never even considered attending a TwitchCon though. I don't even know what I would do there. Cam, are you still here? What are you gonna do there? Not if you lock them in a closet. True. Can't lose a kid if you use one of those pet shock collars. Dark, dark, dark. Dark, dark, dark. Burner, burner, burn. Am I losing frames? No. My stream paused on my side. I'm doing like very little underneath here because you can't see it anyway. I'm still gonna like paint it somewhat, but I'm not gonna, because when it's like this, you can't really see under there. So painting it down here really well doesn't really matter. Unless someone's gonna flip your mini upside down. Trying to help kids are hard to manage. I'm providing solutions. It's true. This orange color will help tie in the eyes too if I'm gonna do the eyes orange. So it won't be quite so stark of a color. Because there'll be a little bit of it right next to it. Hi, Lesness. How you doing? Maybe I'll take that purple worm and I'll spray prime it. Just so that I can tell Ty that I'm further ahead of him. I'm doing good. I'm still sad that ReaperCon is over, even though, you know, it's... I always feel like whenever I go to conventions and things like that, it's like... It feels like it just happened, but it also feels like it was weeks ago at the same time. It's so weird. Yeah, Grim Talon. Oh, you have the base done already. Let me see it. Show me a picture of the base. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. So, you know, there's that. I've been so busy I missed the ReaperCon swag box bundle. Well, Lustness, you could still win one for me. That's one of the giveaways I'm doing for my 4-year stream anniversary. I'm giving away a ReaperCon mega bundle. I haven't put the giveaways up yet. I'm waiting to actually get the box in the mail before I do it. Because they are on the way, but they're not here yet. But yeah. So it's supposed to be September 30th, because that's the actual like day that I started, I believe was September 30th. But I'm gonna be in LA that day. So it's probably gonna have to be a few days later. I might do it on the 2nd of October, because that's like the next closest stream. So yeah, don't lose all hope just yet. For those of you that have, you know, a ton of holly berries, make sure you save them, because you can use them for extra giveaway entries for that. I'm going to preemptively say I pass on all prizes painted, except painted minis. Luckily, it looks like I can buy most of it, the minis and paint separately, which works as I still have all the cups from last year's. Yeah, the only gripe that I have about all of these bundles is they all come with paint cups. You know how many freaking paint cups I have from Reaper? I have like 30. I have so many of those paint cups. I don't want any more paint cups. I need one for each dedicated color. That's kind of what it feels like they're trying to get you to do. And the funny thing is, I don't actually use one of those in here. I did have all of those cups in here with me, but then I was like, I need to get them out of this room. So they're downstairs sitting in a pile on top of my refrigerator. You know, if I ever have, I don't know, little kids over or something and they want a cool looking cup, they have one, I guess. I'm not really sure what else I would do with them. I don't use regular cups for drinks, right? Like my coffee goes in coffee mugs, which are able to hold warm liquids well. And then whenever I drink water, I drink it out of one of my many water bottle things. Guess I could use them for like dyeing Easter eggs. You'd use the color of the cup to go along with whatever the color of the dye is, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's one way to do it. I'm trying to like consistently draw these tiny lines. Whew. I don't know if that's too much. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I don't care. I think it looks fine. Nope. Drop your boy. It'll start looking better and better too once I start getting all the other colors on it. I feel like I need to sneeze again. I did it. I have successfully sneezed. Whew. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. This is starting to hurt my holding this brush is starting to hurt my finger right here a little bit. Right there. Why? Why do you hurt me? Why do you hurt me, sir? very hard to do straight lines when you can't put the brush straight on. Okay. Maybe I should paint these eyeballs. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I feel like I want to do the orange color and then like black, the black line. Oh, that might be too light. I guess that's fine, actually. It looks the same. Okay. Let's paint them this color first. Hi, Mr. E. Okay, that looks good. Ow. I'm trying to think. Orange or yellow? Let's just put this orange and see what it looks like on one of these. The same one. It's like a pumpkin-y orange, honestly. It's called goblin skin, but it's like pumpkin-y. It's like a pumpkin color. I actually kind of like that. Gonna have to do a few coats of it, though. Okay. I definitely overpainted way too much on some of these, but that's okay. This one here is just for me, so no need for it to be perfect. Hey, Bron. What is up? Yeah. Sorry, I need to sit a different way. I need to scoot in. There we go. I think my favorite thing about this mini is how light it actually is. Like, for as big as it is, you would think it would be, like, heavy, but it is a 3D print, and so it's completely hollow on the inside. Hi, Clavicus! Got a thing on Insta saying that my feed... that like my feed and would like to send me stuff. Yeah, anything that's like, hey, we want to give you free stuff. I feel like those are almost always scams. So I wouldn't fall for it. I get DMs constantly from like small businesses. I'm saying air quotes without being able to do air quotes because my hands are full. But all these places are like, "Hey, we want you to be an influencer for us." For like all this random stuff too. It's usually like sunglasses or jewelry or something, and it's like, does any of my content look like I'm that kind of influencer? It was someone you started following today? I mean, I don't know. I still wouldn't trust it. Dungeon masters be hitting me up constantly. I'm assuming that's because they want you to they wanted to do a commission from you though, right? They see how many minis you paint and they see how well you paint them and are like, "Hey, sir, please, sir. Do you want to be famous? Are you interested in the hottest NFTs?" Shoot, I got like a speck of black right there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cover that back up easily. Oh. Maybe if I just put a massive glob of paint, that works. GMs love my NFTs. If he paints, were you one of the people I met at... Yes, I'm pretty sure that if he was one of the people that you met, Braun. If he was sitting at the table with us a good amount of the time. I mean, when he wasn't in classes and stuff. He was wearing a mask most of the time. If that helps. Which is so funny because, like, I'm fairly certain I can recognize Iffy in a crowd with a mask on, but not with one off. Because people look so different with their masks off. And I'm used to seeing Iffy, like, with one on, so it's like, yeah. Yar. Okay, that looks good. I need to get a pink. This is Doxy blush. Blech. Okay. I like the orange. I need to get a white. Congrats, I got to see your video from the con. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I had Justin pull the VOD for me, so I could post the whole thing. I realize these eyes are very flat. So adding the specs probably won't help too much, but that's okay. It'd help a little bit. Yeah, we did it. I'm eating my own hair. Yum. Bow, 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 bow. Better than eating someone else's hair. You are not wrong, Cranston. That is very true. Very gross, but very true. Oh. It's a lot lighter than it looked like it would be. speaking of having a ton of minis from the con, I cleared off a shelf and put all of my con minis on one shelf. And I've got the swag box coming. So I'm gonna have a lot more minis. I'm thinking about getting a pegboard with some of those like merch container things, like the little metal hooks to hang up minis. Because at this point, I just have so many that I need to do something with them. Because they're all kind of just sitting in boxes. Especially the ones that, like, are still in the packaging and stuff. I think the swag box is currently sold out, but they're gonna put more up. But you gotta be quick to get one because they sell out really fast. I have a slat board, highly recommend. Yeah, I have a pegboard in 5 places in my basement to hold minis and materials. I know y'all can't really see my setup, but let me see if I can show you anyway. So you see those shelves over there that are like literally full of minis? Right? So I've got those with minis over there. And hold on, wait for it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. See this thing? This has a bunch of my materials in it for like basing, and there's a few of these boxes that are also full of packaged minis. So that's what we're working with. The massive amount of stuff. The top half of each shelf is empty. Yes, that's true. I found so many new games other than 40K because of the con. Hola! Art of Bartlett! Hello! Dun, 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 dun. I feel like my lighting's off now. What did I do? What did I do? Oh no! Alright, that's fine. I moved it slightly and then everything is ruined. Ruined! But yes, I have the swag box coming, and I'm giving away a mega bundle too for my 4-year streaming anniversary. The mega bundle, the ReaperCon mega bundle is gonna be given away. The Drunk Warlord Games guy was pretty funny. Oh, yeah. The guy that did the, that read out the winners. Is that who you're talking about? Was he drunk? I bet you he was. I actually think I remember him saying something about being drunk while he was up there, which was really funny. Currently working on making a bookcase. I have to make a table frame because I'm using my other table frame for woodworking, being able to stand up rather than crouching. Yeah. James is actually making a work table for the garage right now. He said he was gonna have it done before the weekend was over, but I don't think that's actually gonna happen. I think he's downstairs playing video games with his friend, and he's not going to finish it this weekend. Like he said he was. Because I want my garage back. And he's got stuff all over the garage right now. Bunch of stuff in the way. Yeah. Yeah, I am. You hear me, boy? He has 8 more hours. Stain and sealer for the first time. Yes. I stained a whole bunch of boards for my bathroom downstairs. Deck stain. I just used a wood stain. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was specific toward any type of wood. It was just a stain for woods. I didn't use a sealer though, but it's for inside, so I don't think it needs a sealer. Or it does, I don't know. I have nephews. Is it for outside? I have 3 nieces. No nephews. No nephews by blood. All of my nieces and stuff are like 19, so they're all adults. 19 and older. I don't have any nieces or nephews that are still kind of young, on the young side. They're all older. Your siblings much older? My sister April, who is 2 of my 3 nieces, is in her, I believe she's in her late 40s now. I don't think she's hit 50 yet. She was married in 1996. Graduated high school in 1990. So 18. I don't know exactly. But yes, I mean, and then my brother, who also has one, I think he was only 18 or 19 when he had his. But yes, my family, my siblings' age ranges are very, very heavily. Because my dad is in his mid-70s, and he had 2 children, and my mom is in her mid-60s, and she had 2 children, and then they got together and had 2 children together. So technically only one of my siblings is my full sibling, and that's my little sister Sarah. Yeah, but my sister April is how old would that make her actually? Hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit of math because I don't actually know. I don't remember what year she was born. Maybe she is 50 now. Actually, my sister April might have just turned 50. Actually, I think she did just turn 50. I missed her birthday because I'm up here and they're all down there. So, but I think she turned 50 this year. Sister Sarah sounds like Sister of Battle name. It's funny, I was telling Ty this when I was at ReaperCon there. But literally, like, my little sister is the only person that I knew with the name Sarah. And now that I'm an adult, I have like 3. When I was still at Riot, 2 of my direct coworkers on my team were named Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, right? Which out of a team of 8 people, 2 of them being named Sarah is pretty weird. And 3 of my pretty good friends from my stream and from like ReaperCon and from, you know, this hobby, wives are named Sarah, S-A-R-A-H. My little sister's the only one that I know that's S-A-R-A. She has no H on hers, but still, it's like, how did that happen? It's just so weird. I reached out to Palos, but he didn't reply. I asked him that same, like, day, but he never replied. I'll message him again. I'll message him again and see if he'll reply to me this time. But yeah, I reached out, but he didn't get back to me yet. I once dated a girl named Sarah who asked me if I was magic. And to this day, I have no idea what she was talking about. Were you wearing, like, some really cool looking robes or something? She liked that song by heart. You probably should just say yes or no. Yes, or you hope so. Just a long, dark car ride 20-ish years ago. That's interesting. Maybe she really wanted you to say yes. And then wanted you to, like, randomly pull a bunny out of your hat or something. I don't know. It's weird. That's a little bit weird, honestly. She wanted me to fireball her ex. There you go. I was thinking something a little more like, I don't know, innocent, but hey, maybe. Is that still a spell? Magic missile probably do just fine. Yeah, it is still a spell. It is, it is. No magic missile, always fireball. Ow, my knee. My knee's been hurting me. I don't know what I did. It's like only, it's not when I walk or anything like that. It's only when I bend it weird. I don't even know how to explain it. I guess it's the negatives of getting older. I think I've been sitting too much. Just unfortunate. Such a good sculpt. Get off my lawn. 5.5 for the double burp. Did I burp twice? I didn't even realize. I'm gonna get it a 7 where she basically kept going without even realizing it. I try my best. Send it? What am I sending? The full 10. When you burped. My new coworkers don't know how much of a disgusting burper I am. When I was in an office, you know, back in the day when people still went to offices, I would sometimes accidentally just like let one out, forgetting where I was. And so my coworkers knew. Yeah, I really liked this purple worm. But yeah, exactly. What is this office? Right? I don't know what this is that I'm painting right now, but I think this will be fine. Anyway. And so my coworkers all knew that I was disgusting. And a very competent burper. But the coworkers that I have right now, I've never worked with in person before. And so they've never heard me just absolutely belch. I am going down to LA in a couple weeks to meet them all. So I'm gonna finally meet all my coworkers. I've met maybe like 3 or 4 people total. So it'll be interesting to meet everybody in person for the first time. What kind of job? I am the head of player support for a company called Singularity 6. We have not yet released our game. If I worked in an office, I'd tell people I was an officer? What? Is that what... I think that's what you... Game demos at ReaperCon? Of a video game? I don't think ReaperCon wants to do video game stuff. But it's gonna be a free game, so you can just play. You don't need to do a demo. They had the gauntlet thing. Yeah, that's true. I guess I more mean like PC games. I had a rumor they were gonna have you stream playing it live from ReaperCon. I may have started that rumor. Yes, you did. We won the gauntlet thing last year and they didn't even announce it. Ah, with all the new virtual tabletop coming out, we are getting dangerously close to having tabletop just become another genre video game. That's true. I would be fine with that too, because It's pretty neat. Ugh. Ow. That looks like a craboid from Tremors. I'm kind of shocked you didn't make this monster a teal worm. I felt like everything I paint is the same color, so I'm trying to do some things that aren't as much the same, although it is still like the purple that I always use. You have my class for next year? What is it? What did you just think of? Painting teal. Oh, that's so cheese. It's like, hey, here's all these things that you can paint teal. You can paint armor teal, you can paint hair teal, you can paint eyes teal, you can paint clothes teal. There's the class. There you go. I just ran it for you. You can paint monsters teal. Belching. I'm pretty sure I taught my little sister how to burp when she was little. I say little sister like she's not 30 years old, you know? I love how this is turning out. Would definitely terrorize my players. Yeah. Struggle painting teal, not sure what colors to pair with? This is the class for you. Hi, Dio. You can't paint a purple worm teal because then it's a teal worm. Exactly. See, Clavicus has got it. Have you ever shadowed teal with purple? I don't think that I have, actually. I might have to try that next. Mealworms. No one takes a teal worm seriously. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna throw us up against a teal worm now just to torture us. Or just to torture me specifically. The mighty teal worm with its devastating candy breath attack. I would do something like a teal plate armor that is actually cursed. Swillow did that to me too. Do you play on VTT? Because if so, you should totally take a photo of Holly's finished purple worm and use it against her. Wow, rude. We play on fantasy grounds. So technically, yes. We do play on a VTT. Fantasy Grounds is considered one, right? I feel like it probably is. So many teeth inside of this mouth. Rawr. Rawr. Bum 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 bum. I'm starting to get a little shaky. Did I plan on highlighting the edges of the purple scales any further? I was thinking about it and I feel like I should put a little bit, but I wasn't gonna do a lot. I think these ones are okay. I'm kind of like on the fence about how I like the way that looks, but I was just gonna like paint the rest of the mouth and stuff and then see how I feel about it once it's like all together, you know? You like the belly? Yeah. I also need to paint these all purple, and then I'm gonna paint these as well, so. Yeah, no. Trying to do some base coating later. Yeah, do it. I realized I didn't get all of the teeth painted. Or the things that I'm painting as teeth. I didn't do these ones up here. Are you using what you learned? Yes, technically, the scales that I did were all that as well. It was bone, horn, and more. And one of the things that was part of the more was the scales, so I did that kind of. And essentially, what the class was like this. Let me get something that isn't a napkin. So if you have a scale like this, the next lightest color you're gonna take is gonna go over like 75%, which I feel like that's hard for you to see. I can see the difference, but... And then the next lighter color is gonna go over like half of that. And then the next lighter color is gonna go over half of that. And then the lightest color is gonna go like that. If that makes sense. I mean, I did that extremely sloppily, but yeah. Froggy the Gamer Girl, thank you for the raid. We are painting up our purple worm here. Kentucky Fried Creature. That is an amazing name. That's kind of how Anne showed it. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do it the same way, so. Harleen Quinn, hello. The Hobo Painter, hello. Yeah, you're right, though. I think the scales on the belly do look really good, and I should do these ones slightly lighter. Slightly lighter. Thank you for the follow, Harleen. Harleen. But for Horn, let me see if I can find the mini that I did for that. Is it up here? I actually don't know where that mini went. Yeah, I'm not sure where that specific one went. But it was essentially the same thing with like the horns as well. I should highlight the scales with teal. I'll see. I don't know about that one. But yeah, he's getting there. Yeah, I definitely think it needs another dimension. I put some of the red in the scales too, but I feel like it's kind of lost, and the front has like a lot more impact so far. We did a bit today, not too much. Blood for the Blood God. Any of those gems you did a while back? I have not used many of their paints. The surface area of these larger things that I'm considering to be teeth is quite a lot larger. It's gonna take a few coats of paint to get them fully covered. That big one right there. So how's everybody doing? What were you up to? What were you up to, Froggy? Working on my Golden Demon duel scene. Ooh, nice. All right, Bill, thanks for hanging out. If you have any links to any pictures that you want to share or anything like that, please feel free to do that. Ooh, let's look. I just did my first Zenithal highlight. Oh. Oh. I like the pink. It's getting there. Oh, that's cool. What did you use for all of the snow effect, if you don't mind me asking? I like it, I like it. Feel like snow is one of those things where I've seen people use a bunch of different stuff. Captain Paintwater, thank you for the follow. How did your highlight turn out, Iffy? I bought a tub of Woodland Scenics soft flake snow. Oh, okay. So you bought an actual, like, snow thing. I've seen some people use, like, baking powder or baking soda. I just don't even know, like, if that stays good looking for a long time, you know? I usually wing it. I feel like this is helpful for remembering light direction. Yes. That is very true. I know a lot of people Zenithal prime their minis. I obviously usually don't. Baking powder and soda yellows over time. I was told baking powder or bicarb, but when I've used food things before, they go yellow. Yep. I had some of this snow powder that I got in, I don't know even what it came in. It came in a like a loot crate, like a miniature painting loot crate thing that I used to get. And it's not a lot. There's not a lot in there is what I'm getting at. So if you're trying to do like an entire scene, you're going to be spending quite a lot. But maybe if it's Woodland Scenics, those usually come in fairly large-ish containers. At least, you know, from what I've seen. All right, all of those ones are still drying. Cornstarch glue and a drop or two of white paint. I didn't want to get much, but I can only find a giant tub. Yeah, that's the problem with all of those. Is like, oh yeah, I only want a little bit. Okay, well now I've got enough to last me the rest of my life. Haven't peed or in 10 hours or eaten. Oh my gosh, please go and eat. Yes, please go and eat. That is way too long. I was reading something, or I I wasn't reading something, but there are some analytics out there about like the percentage of Twitch streamers, like how many Twitch streamers exist and how popular they are. And apparently it's like less than 5% or something of people that stream get 21 average viewers or more or something. It's like some insanely small amount, just because there are so many streamers out there. And I feel like this is kind of ties back to what we were talking about before, where it's like, to be an extremely successful streamer, you have to basically like live on camera, because that's how you get people to watch and to stick around, is like you stream a lot. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like it can be one of those things that can get out of hand very fast, become unhealthy very fast. Like not peeing for 10 hours. Don't do that. Don't do it. It's bad for you. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back. Our purple worm's got teeths. Or is in the process of getting teeths. I'll have to have James send me where he saw that info at. I forget where it was. I have to do another coat on the teeths, because they're a little bit transparent in some spots. Wormy, wormy. Still a little bit of a ways to go. Streaming can't be that hard. I've never streamed and somehow I have 6 followers. I don't know why people follow others randomly. I think it happens when you're like a common name in a chat or in multiple chats and people are like, this person must stream too. I think the only reason that my channel was like successful in the beginning is because a lot of my friends and family would watch. And the more people you have in your stream, like the higher your name goes up or whatever, right? And the easier it is for people to find you. So it's kind of this like, it's just this thing where you got to get people to get more people. I don't know. I remember, you know, my first couple of streams was literally only people that I knew. It was like literally only my friends and or family. But that's why whenever somebody gets disheartened because they're like, I only have a few viewers, it's like, well, you know how many other people are streaming? Trying to spread people around to other channels, it's hard to do. Gotta prime the pump. Exactly. It's just like, you can't really be discouraged by the lack of viewership. If you are streaming because you want a large audience, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. I don't like video gamer streams as a rule, but I have a local friend that streams video games, so I put a stream on and mute it sometimes. Gotta show support. Yeah. Exactly. Ironically, I start streamers by low to high. You getting too popular might have to unsub. Well, fine. Fine. I see how it is. Whoops. Basically like my best friend wouldn't think of it. BFFs, baby. These chompers are getting there. Gonna go make dinner? Yeah, no worries. I should probably actually end soon. Give the puppos dinner and figure out dinner myself. My cucumber plants are like this close to giving me fruits. And by fruits, I mean vegetables. There's one cucumber that I'm like, you seem like you're ready. But I'm gonna wait a few more days to partake in my harvest of cucumber. Can't figure out how to unsubscribe, and I'm just not gonna waste that money. So here I am. He looks very bitey. Yeah. He'll eat your face. He'll eat it. Grizak, thank you for the follow. Ooh. Need to fix that. Okay. Even though this mini is for me, I still have to fix the things that I see that are imperfections. I was gonna go in and paint some of the gums here a little bit lighter. Because why not? Not that you can even really tell what I'm doing. Gummy, gummy, gummies. You can? Good, I'm glad. I'm just trying to like lighten it up a little bit in some areas that were kind of missed. I have expensive monitor. Nice. My monitors in here are all trash. That's why sometimes when I look at it on the screen, I'm like, it looks different. But I think it's, one, because of the extremely bright lights that are constantly always reflecting off of my monitors, and two, because my monitors are not that, like, I don't know, great. Like, they're fine. They work fine. But I didn't really spend a lot on my monitors. I definitely need to reformat this computer though, like probably soonish. Because it's starting to give me more and more problems. Like, I have to restart it basically every time I turn it on, because the issues with the music going through and being all weird, and then me not being able to split out tabs, that stuff is happening more and more now. I'm not sure if it's the hard drive. I feel like you should reformat your PC every once in a while anyways, and I have not. I've had this computer for like 6 years or something like that, and I've never reformatted it. So I feel like it's probably time to press that big ol' reset button, you know what I mean? All right, well, these teeth aren't gonna stay this perfect. I'm gonna dingy them up a little bit, but we're gonna stop on the teeth for now. I feel like I should get a bigger brush for this next part. Let's use, oh. Yeah, let's use this one. Did I try unplugging it and plugging it back in? To be completely honest with you, on my PC, I don't think I've unplugged it since I moved. Since it's been in this location, which has been about a year and a half, probably, I don't think I have unplugged it. There you go, problem solved. Adding IT guy to my resume. I am using Styx Purple. Styx Purple. It's the same color that's all over the scales as the darkest color. So we're just going back in with it to paint up the legs. It was that color for a while until I got to the brown, and then the brown went all over it. Ooh, I'm actually starting to get hungry too. You made me think of the Lion King where Timon and Pumbaa were like, I like the Greenfield kind. It does have really good coverage. Yeah, it definitely does. Most of the Reaper paints I found have pretty good coverage, except the ones that are always problematic, like the yellows and the oranges. But I really like Styx Purple. I actually don't know if it's one of their regular colors or not. But I've used it on a ton of things. And yeah, it just covers, like instantly covers. So, excuse me. Transparency is not a drawback, it's a feature. I'm gonna have to, like, try to get into the crevices here. I don't have a ton of paint left on my palette, though. Oh, my foot. Don't sit on your feet. Bum, 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 bum. Just wanted to clean that up for a little bit. You sit in a chair? You should be sitting in a chair, not on your feet like I do. Well, Michelle said both feet should be on the floor. I guess you can sit on my feet if you want to. So the only thing about having both of my feet on the floor is that if I were to have my chair low enough to have both of my feet on the floor, I'd be down here. And my arms on the desk wouldn't be high enough. Like, I don't know how to explain how low everything is. I can't really paint with my hand like this high. So it doesn't work that way for me. So I have to sit up higher. But usually I'll have my feet on the chair's legs, if that makes sense. I mean, Clavicus, are your feet comfortable to sit on? I feel like I'd end up making them fall asleep, if anything else. All right, well, I think we're gonna pause here so that I can feed my dogs and feed myself. I don't know, I sit on a chair. I tend to do the, like, crisscross applesauce thing where, you know, you sit with your feet crossed, your legs crossed. Anyway, we're gonna take a pause here and get back to this later. I think it's looking pretty decent. I actually really like how the orange eyes are. You'd never be able to get up. Thankfully, I feel like I'm still young enough to sit that way. I don't know. It still works most of the time. But yeah, we're gonna appropriately creepy. Yeah, appropriately creepy. Just creepy enough. We're gonna find someone to raid into. I'll be back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. As per usual. Lead us on. Raid channel. Oh, there's a bunch of people on. Oh, Kentucky Fried Creature, thank you so much for the bits. I think I'm gonna raid into Monster Den. Let's raid into Monster Den. Let's do that. You gotta walk the doggo. Yeah, I need to feed the doggos. Anyway, I'll be back 6 p.m. on Tuesday. Until then, I hope you are all staying happy and healthy, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye!